Alrighty, welcome back to part 3 of me ranking all the Skylander figures. Alrighty, we have Gusto up, and his design looks really cool. His gameplay is really cool. A little slow, but yeah, his gameplay does make up for it. I'm putting him in the phenomenal category. I don't really want to explain it. Hammer Slam Bowser's automatically going to Beyond God category. Head Rush is up next, and I don't understand why people... Oh, what am I saying? She sucks big time. I guess it's just because of her gameplay and all. Automatically trash. Along with Heavy Duty Sprocket. Series 2 Hex is up, and I gotta say, her WoW POW is not really bad, despite her being one of the worst out of the original 32. I'm just gonna put her in the okay category. Lightcore Hex is up, and her design looks really cool, despite her gameplay kind of sucks, but I'm going to put her in the average category. Regular Hex is... I'm sorry for this. Regular Hex is going into the trash category. High Five is up next, and his design looks pretty cool. His gameplay looks really nice. And I'm going to place him in the great category. High Volt is up, and his design looks awesome. His gameplay is really good. Really, really good. I'm going to place him in the amazing category. He's nobody's first choice, but hey, he gets the job done. Hijinks is up next, and I don't understand why they made a mini version of Hex. But her gameplay is compared to regular Hexes. So, trash category. Hogwild Frino is up next, and his WoW POW is actually not really bad. Does get the job done. Despite him actually being Frino and all. What am I saying? He's going in the amazing category. Hoodsicle, I really don't have to explain it. Automatic, he's beyond God. Hootloop is up next, and not a big fan of his soul gem, but his attacks do make up for it. Either way, he's going into the good category. Hornblast Whirlwind is up next, and she looks really cool. This is surprising coming from me. She looks better than her original design, the Series 1 and Series 2. But I love her WoW POW though. She's going into the phenomenal category. Alrighty, next up we have Hot Dog, and I gotta say, his design is great, but his gameplay is not bad. Even though his soul gem's a flaming bag of crap. So I'm just gonna place him in the okay category. Hothead is up next, and despite him looking like a bigger eruptor, he's a little slow, but does get the job done. I'm just gonna put him in the average category. His design looks pretty cool though. Hurricane Jetpack is up next, and Jetpack did redeem himself after Superchargers. So he's going into the God category because his Hurricane Jetpack's design looks cool. His gameplay is way better than regular Jetpacks. Hyper Beam Prison Break is up next, and his WoW POW doesn't really turns an enemy into a stone version, like stone of him, a crystal statue. I mean, of him, I believe. Um, but his design looks really cool. I'm just gonna put him in the amazing category, just because of his design. Series 2 Igniter is up next, and I actually liked this guy. I actually liked this Skylander during Spyro's adventure, the Swap Force. His WoW power is really great too. So both him and Series 1 Igniter are going to the amazing, phenomenal category, I mean. Jawbreaker is up next, and I gotta say, I have a lot of respect for this tech robot. This tech robot Skylander, I mean. But he's a little slow. But his other attacks don't really do much. But his first attack does get the job done. So amazing, actually great category for this one. Lightcore Jetvac is up, and I'm not really a big fan of regular Jetvac, but Lightcore Jetvac's design looks pretty cool, so I'm just gonna place him in the okay category, while I place regular Jetvac into the trash category. Kaboom is up next, and his design looks great. He's a little slow, but his attacks do make up for it. Either way, he's going into the good category. Do I seriously have to explain the best Skylander ever at this point? Chaos. He's beyond God at this point. Kingpin is up next, and I like how he's one of the starters for Imaginators. His attacks are okay. His second attack doesn't really do much. Actually, oh, give me a sec. Yeah, I believe his second attack. I believe it's the second. I'm terribly sorry about that. Either way, Kingpin's going to the amazing category. I love his design. Nightlight is up next, and I used to be so good with him, but now he's just fallen off on me. But he's still a fun Skylander to use, though. Either way, he's just gonna go into the great category. His gameplay doesn't really do much, but his design looks cool. Next up is Nightmare, and I remember I was not really good with Nightmare, but now she's gotten better with me. So I love her design, and her attacks do a lot more damage than they used to with me. So amazing category for this one. Knockout Terrafin is up next, and I actually like this Terrafin design. They give his hands a new look. His Wowpow gives his hands a new look. While you're in a dive burrow, press the third attack button to come up and try to slice your enemies with your new looking gloves. So yeah, phenomenal category for this. I really don't gotta explain Crypt King. He's beyond God. Also, I like how he's Chop Chop's dad too. Lava Barf Eruptor is up next, and his Wowpow is basically a 2.0 version of Series 2 Eruptor, but actually better. So yeah, he's going to the phenomenal category. Plus, I love his design. Lava Lance. Next up is Lava Lance Eruptor, and I like how they made a Eruptor into a supercharger. But Igniter's a supercharger would have been awesome. Either way, I love Eruptor's design. I like how they gave him a little lava lance. And a little bike along with it. It's going to the amazing category. Do I seriously need to explain Lightcore Bumble Blast? Literally, he's automatically beyond God. I also love Lightcore Bubble Blast design. Lightcore Countdown is up next, and I love his design. No, I love the design. I wish they didn't discontinue the Lightcores. He's going to amazing category. Lightcore Flashwing is up next, and honestly, I wish they gave Flashwing more respect. But her Lightcore design looks really cool. So amazing, also amazing category. Lightcore Pop Fizz is up next, and I gotta say, his design looks really cool. I like how his his soda potion lights up, and yeah. So I'm gonna place him in the great category. Though he's not really bad. Still wish he was better. Lightcore Smolder Dash is up next, and I gotta say, I love her design. Still, kind of wish they gave the Lightcore design to a Sunburn during a Swap Force, but it is what it is. But like similar to regular Smolder Dash, her attacks are really good, but a little bit slow at the time. So I'm still placing her in the God category. Lightcore Star Strike is up next, and she's starting to get really better with me. I used to suck with her, but I'm placing her in a phenomenal category. I love her Lightcore design. Lightcore Warnado is up next, and I also wish they gave Warnado a repose, but a Lightcore sounds pretty good for Warnado. I do love his Lightcore design. It's still the same Warnado, but it's going in a phenomenal category. Sorry about that. Lightcore Whamshell is up next, and I gotta say, Whamshell is actually really good, despite him being a little bit slow. And I remember he used his little weapon to help him get across water in Spyro's Adventure. So he's going to God category. Series 2 Lightning Rod is up next, and I love the figure design. His WAPO is pretty decent. And all in all, Lightning Rod himself is really good. I still wish he was better, so amazing category for both Series 2 Lightning Rod and a regular Lightning Rod. Lobstar is up next, and I wish he was better. I remember correctly, I was so good with him, but now until he's just fallen off on me for some reason. I still don't understand why, but I'm gonna place him in the great category. He's nobody's first choice, but does get some jobs done in some other ways. Magna Charge, he's automatically beyond God. You gotta love everything about this robot. Yeah. Mega Ram Spyro is up next, and I actually gotta say, this Spyro is actually not bad. After holding down the secondary attack button, it summons in a fire head, which is similar to Spyro's new head as the Wow Pow in his Wow Pow. Does some solid damage, so phenomenal category for Mega Ram Spyro. Mini Genie is up next, and it's basically Ninjini. I still don't understand why making a mini out of her was necessary, but her design looks pretty solid. Either meh category for Mini Genie. Mr. Cat is up next, and he's not bad, but still, I wish they did better with him. Design looks the design looks really cool though. I'm gonna place him in the good category. All right, Nightfall, automatically trash. I don't understand why they wasted their time with her. Night Shift is up next, and his design looks pretty solid. And I like how he heals himself. Not heal. I like how he revives himself after he goes down. And with the bite move, he actually heals himself with the bite move. I'm placing him in the God category. And I'm also gonna place Ningini in the trash category. Ningini is literally the worst giant ever. Pinata, he's automatically beyond God to me. Now that's how you give a Pinata, who was evil in the fourth game, respect. I still wish it went to Mesmeralda though, but at least he was good. Pet Vac, automatically trash. I don't understand why they made a mini out of Jetvac. Phantom Cinder is up next, and her design looks really cool. I like how her Wow Pow gives her a new look. Plus a new way. Darn it. I'm so sorry. I like how her Wow Pow does some serious damage to enemies. So I'm placing her in the great category. Again, nobody's first choice, but does get a few jobs done. I keep doing this for some reason. I don't understand why. Pit Boss is up next, and I guess, hey, he's actually really good. Figure design looks cool. Sky Chi's really good. Soul Gem isn't bad though, but amazing category for this one. Pop Fizz is up next, and he's also going to the I gotta say, he's actually not bad. Design looks cool. Sorry about that. A random pause right there. Either way, he's going into the great category as well. Pop Thorn is up next, and he does get me through some clutch situations. His design looks really cute. It looks really cool. So phenomenal category for this one. Lightcore Prison Break is up next, and I love Prison Break's Lightcore look. Let's go into the amazing category. Regular Prison Break is up next, and I gotta say, he's not really bad. I still wish he was better. I love his design, though. So, I'm gonna place him in the good category. Series 2 Prison Break is up next, and I gotta say, his Wapo does a really good job when it comes to dealing damage to enemies. So I'm gonna place him in the great category. Punk Shock is up next, and despite her also being a limited edition Skylander, she does get the job done. Either way, I'm just gonna place her in the amazing category. I also like her design. Rattleshake is up next, and he does get the job done when it comes to situations. Oh, fun fact, if you hold down the jump button, he actually makes the undead element burn mark on the ground. I'm placing him in the I'm placing him in the God category just for that. I really don't want to explain Riptide. He's automatically trash. I don't understand why they waste their time trying to make him. Robo is up next, and I really love his figure design. His attacks are really good. His Sky Chi is really good. So, phenomenal category for this one. Rocky Roll is up next, and doesn't really look bad. His design is okay. His gameplay is pretty meh. I'm gonna place him in the meh category. Roller Brawl is up next, and she's actually really good. Love the figure design. And I also love her supercharger look. Place that in the amazing category, I mean. I almost said phenomenal. Sorry. Anyways. Her regular Roller Brawl is going to phenomenal category. Rubble Rouser is up next, and I gotta say, he's not bad. The bottom is not bad, but the top is really good. I also love the figure design too, so I'm gonna place him in the great category. Scorp is up next, and this is not how you do Earth Skylander core. He's not really good at all, so he's automatically trash. Scratch is up next, and I must say, her design looks cool. Her gameplay is pretty great, and she does get you through some clutch situations, and she basically can sort of speed run the level. Sort of. I'm just gonna place her in the great category. Shortcut is up next, and I like how it's a ragdoll holding crystal scissors. His design looks cool. Gameplay is great. He's going in a phenomenal category. Sharpshooter Terrafin is up next, and I don't know what the heck did they do to my boy Terrafin. At the end of the day, he still counts as a Terrafin, but this one is not bad. I'm just gonna place him in the. I might need some thinking on this, but I don't understand why they. I thought they were gonna make him more powerful when he became a supercharger, but gave him that instead. He's going to the average category. Lycor Shroom Boom and regular Shroom Boom, automatically trash category. One of the worst cores to exist. Literally. Series 2 Slam Bam is up next, and I actually like this one because his Wow Pow does make up for his Soul Gem that becomes super useless after Spyro's adventure. Yeah, he's gonna go in the amazing category because I love the figure design, along with regular Slam Bam, which is Series 1 Slam Bam. Slobbertooth is up next, and he's not bad, but not the best. His figure design looks pretty solid. His gameplay is alright, so I'm just gonna place him in the meh category. Actually, I'm placing him in the okay category because him putting enemies in his mouth actually does actually help you with some situations. Small Fry is up next, and he's literally the mini version of Fry now. I'm gonna place him in the good category. Actually, I'm gonna place him in the amazing category. I'll also place Fry into the amazing category once I get to him. Because Frino's attacks are really great. Plus, his design looks cool. Smash Hit is up next, and I gotta say, he's not really bad. He's actually pretty great. His design looks cool. And I'm just gonna place him in the phenomenal category. He does get a little bit of the job done. Regular Smolder Dash is up next, and sure, attacks are really great. Yeah, her design looks really cool too. So, yeah, I'm gonna go God category as well. Snap, Snapshot is automatically beyond God. He's one of the best starter pack Skylanders to ever exist. Series 2 Sonic Boom is up next, and her Wow Pow does some solid damage. I mean, her Wow Pow makes her baby larger, literally. Her baby does get the job done. Sorry. So, amazing category, both Series 1, Series 2, and Series 1 Sonic Boom. I really don't want to explain this. Spitfire is also beyond God. I love everything about this Skylander. Splat is up next, and she's not really bad, but her attacks are pretty good. Her gameplay is solid. Her design looks pretty good. I'm just gonna place her in the good category. Nobody's first choice, but does get you through some clutch situations once you upgrade her more. Honestly, I tried my best looking for Spotlight in stores, yet no luck. But I've seen her gameplay. It looks pretty good, but not the best. So either way, it's going to the good category, and while Sprocket goes to the trash category. I still don't understand why Sprocket got that Swap Force repost. What was so special about her? Spry is up next, and this is literally a mini version of Spyro. His design looks pretty cool. His attacks are similar to Spyro, so I'm actually placing him in the phenomenal category along with regular Spyro. Spyrise is up next, and despite his bottom not working on me anymore, but his top actually does some solid. His top is really good, and his top damage it, and his top does some solid damage to enemies. He's going in the God category. Series 2 Spyro is up next, and this Wowpow does give his wings a new look, but you gotta, for his Wowpow attack, you gotta be in the air to activate it. So, his figure design looks awesome. I'm also placing him in the God category. More to go. Starcast is up next, and I love his design. It's a little slow, but his attacks do make up for it. Also a God category. Regular Star Strike is going to phenomenal category. Her figure design looks really cool and does get the job done. Series 2 Stealth Elf is up next, and gotta say, love her figure design. Looks like she's like running towards or away from something. Amazing category. Along with regular Stealth Elf and a Ninja Stealth Elf. Stink Bomb is up next. I like how he's a skunk that became a ninja that hides in this. I like how he's a skunk ninja that hides in the stink. Both his top and bottom do really good damage towards enemies. He's going to phenomenal category. Stormblade is up next, and her figure design looks cool, but her gameplay is not the best, but it's not bad. Either way, it's going into great category because the Sky Slicer looks really cool. Series 2 Stump Smash is up next, and I love the figure design. I love his Wow Pow. He's going into God category along with regular Stump Smash. Sunburn is up next, and despite him being a forgotten Skylander, his first attack does really solid damage once you start upgrading his. Once you start going down the flamethrower breath path, he's going to phenomenal category. I still wish they gave Sunburn a lot more respect. Big Gulp Pop Fizz is up next, and his figure design looks okay, but his Wow Pow is actually him summoning a giant potion that will grow legs. But it does do some solid damage to enemies, so he's going to go into the amazing category. Super Shot Stealth Elf is up next, and they kind of did not do a good job with this one. But her circle kick isn't bad though, so I'm just gonna place it in the meh category just for a circle attack. Sure Shot Shroom Boom goes in the trash category. I don't know why he got that Trap Team repost. That should have gone to Bumble Blast. Swarm is up next, and he's also a bit slow, but his attacks make up for it. So he's going into the amazing category because his figure design looks pretty cool. Taekwon Crow is automatically beyond God at this point. Serious. I love everything about Taekwon Crow. I like how his Skychi literally has him throwing big shurikens or ninja stars at enemies. Terabyte is up next, and he's obviously the mini version of Terrafin. But him and Terrafin are going to the phenomenal category. They both get the job done. Series 2 Terrafin is up next, and I actually gotta say I love the figure design. He's also going to phenomenal category. Thornhorn Camo is up next, and I love his Wow Pow. I actually like how Camo made a comeback in Swap Force. His figure design looks really cool. He's also going into phenomenal category. Thrillipede is up next, and he's not bad. I love his figure design though. His gameplay is pretty solid, so he's going into the good category. Thumpback is up next, and he's really slow. His attacks don't really do much, but his figure design looks really cool. So he's just gonna go into OK category along with Thumpling. Thunderbolt is up next. I think that's his name. Thunderbolt is up next. I'm just gonna call him Thunderbolt. If that's actually his name. I'm terribly sorry. Thunderbolt is up next, and I gotta say his attacks are really good. His figure design looks awesome. And I love how once you keep upgrading more, his sword gets a new look or something like that. He's going to phenomenal actually going to God category. Tidal Wave Gilgrunt is up next, and this is the only Series 4. This was the only Series 4 that was in Trap Team. Anyways, figure design looks cool, but his Wow Pow doesn't really do much, so he's going to go into the great category. He still counts as Gil Grunt though. Just remember that. Um, Tidepool is up next, and her figure design looks cool. Bit of a kind of a betrayal backstory, but her attacks do make up for it. But she's going to the amazing category. Torch is automatically beyond God. Seriously, I love her figure design. Love her gameplay. Her horseshoe does some solid damage, and wow, I just can't even explain. Yeah. Anyways, Trailblazer is up next, and I've seen his gameplay. It's really solid. He's voiced by the guy who voices Insomniac's Spider-Man. Yeah. Yeah. So either way, he's gonna go into the great category because his gameplay is actually really. Trailblazer's gameplay is actually really good. Trap Shadow is up next, and I used to be really good with him. Now he's just fallen off on me. But his figure design looks really cool, so he's just gonna go in the average category. Shredhead is up next, and I'm a little weirded out by the figure design, but his secondary attack does some solid damage, so he's gonna go into the okay category. Tree Rex is up next, and he's actually really, really good. He's automatically God category. I mean, like I said, one of the best starter pack Skylanders you can ever get in a starter pack. Series 2 Trigger Happy is up next, and his Wow Pow actually has a laser shooting out of his minigun, which is actually really cool and really useful towards clutch. Really useful when it comes to clutch situations. So he's going to the God category. Regular Trigger Happy is up next, and also one of the best starter pack Skylanders. But his secondary attack doesn't really do much. He's still God category along with Trigger Snappy. Tri-Tip is up next, and Tri-Tip is up next, and I gotta say, I love the figure design. His gameplay is really solid. His Skychi does some decent damage, so he's going to phenomenal category. Tough Luck is up next, and I gotta say, she's not the best, but not really bad. But her figure design looks pretty cool though, so going to the great category. While Turbocharged Donkey Kong is beyond God. I like how both Bowser and Donkey Kong became Skylanders. Oh yeah, if you guys have Turbocharged Donkey Kong, I suggest choosing the top path. Super Donkey Kong gets way better. Turbo Jetvac is up next, and figure design looks pretty good. Looks okay, but not full. But it still reminds me of regular Jetvac, so go into the okay category. Twin Blade Chop Chop is up next, and love the figure design. And I like how his Wow Pow has him holding two blades. So that's God material. While Voodoo is beyond God material. Seriously, how can you deny Voodoo, though he was part of the Forgotten Eight? Wallop automatically goes to... Shoot. while Wallop goes to automatically Beyond God category. That's how you do an Earth. Now, this is how you do an Earth element Skylander. Even though I like Bash. Regular Warnado was up next, and his design looks really cool. So, he's also going to Phenomenal category. Oh yeah, I did say when I got to Warnado, he was automatically going to Phenomenal category. Washbuckler's up next, and he's one of the first swappers you get, obviously, in a swap force. But his top is good, but his bottom is not the best, so he's gonna go into amazing category. Well, Raptor's design looks pretty cool, but he's still going into okay category. Regular Whamshell is up next, and despite him being part of the Forgotten Eight, his Series 1 design looks really cool. And I like how he does solid damage. But his light core looks better. But that's just me, though. He's gonna go into God category. Series 2 Whirlwind is up next, and her WoW pout is pretty solid. The character design looks pretty good, so amazing category for this one. While regular Whirlwind, oh God, it happened again. While her regular design goes into Phenomenal category. Sorry about that long pause, by the way. Whisper Elf is also going to amazing category. Design looks pretty cool, but still reminds me of Stealth Elf. While Wildfire automatically goes to Beyond God category. I also love everything about this Trapmaster. He's one of the best. Wildstorm is up next, and his figure design looks really cool. His Skychi is not bad, but wish it was better. But oh no, his attacks are really good. So Phenomenal category. Despite Windup coming into a level pack in Swap Force, he's pretty solid. I like how he's a toy robot that came to life to defeat Chaos. He's going to the great category. He's not nobody's first choice, but still gets the job done. Wolfgang is up next, and I gotta say, he's actually really good. But the version of him in Trap Team was better. So either way, he's going to Phenomenal category. Series 2 Wrecking Ball is up next, and I don't understand his Wow Pow. His Wow Pow literally turns him into a disco ball, which kind of makes no sense, so that's automatically trash. While regular Wrecking Ball goes to Meh category. Who am I kidding? Both of them get trash category. Regular Series 1 Zap is up next, and both him and Series 2 Zap are going to the good category. Not the best, but they're pretty solid. Series 2 Zook is up next, and WoW Pow is pretty solid. Character design's really solid. Going to the great category along with the Series 1 Zook. And finally, out of all the figures on this list, we finally have Zulu. I mean, the last character to go over is Zulu, honestly. I'm not a. I don't know why I said and finally. Zulu was not really the best. Honestly, I'm sorry. He's going into trash category. He's not. He's not even. He's not really good. I mean, Zulu's not even good either. So, and that's the entire Skylanders figure tier list. I gotta say, this kind of took a while, but thank you for joining and watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.